I have a little tin pram, and I remember distinctly when this was bought for me, and I went up with, I think it was my mother and my grandmother and maybe my grandaunt, and we were up with the wholesalers called Glennon's, and Glennon's still exists in Burr, and I spotted this little pram and I wouldn't let go of this little pram, and they bought it for me, and I think it was fairly expensive at the time. And if you see, I'll turn it around here, but you can actually see it was made in Nina. See that there? I'm trying to make it out. Is it the Castle Aluminium Company, Nina? So it was made there, and if you hear, it's tin the whole way. And this is in its original condition as I got it, and that is 50 years ago. So it has little kind of leatherette, little flap in the front, and then this little fella would come up as well, and you could kind of fix these little lads here. And I was only, when I got it, that was my height, like, and I used to hobble along, you know, up and down the yard and all over the place with my little tin pram. So I never threw it out, and I decided that I wasn't going to paint it, because this is, you know, I wasn't going to do it up or kind of, I don't know, kind of fancy it up a little bit, because this is, I suppose, the way I remember it. But I had more dolls in it, and more teddies, and more, I think there were cats and dogs and everything I could get into it. I brought it up and down the yard in this little tin pram. And it's still perfect. Still absolutely perfect, you know? Yeah, so it brought great joy and happiness.
And you were saying you remember, well, you don't remember, you were told if when you brought it home from the shop, you wheeled it through the pub.
It was absolutely amazing. Like, I thought it was the bee's knees. And I wheeled it through the bar to show off my new pram, you know. And I think there were many admirers. I think there were a few children in there, and I wanted to get their hands on it. But I was determined that no one was going to get their hands that day on the pram anyway, whatever about days afterwards. But no, stop. I still remember just seeing it, and I think I was kind of grabbing on to, you know, there was no way they were getting out without getting it from me. So I put up a fair protest anyway, and I came home with me in the back of the car. So I don't know if I was brought again after that, you know, maybe not.